Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. I'm DisturbingPuppet. Just a quick little thing, I usually don't do this, but if you are fairly new around here, please do subscribe. I am a tiny channel, so it really helps out a lot, especially even finding me again. If you're interested in the stuff we do here, please do subscribe or consider subscribing. So last time we got attacked by a Chaos cruiser, it looked like, that kind of came out of the warp and not only attacked, but rammed into the ship, did a boarding action, took out our warp shields, and we captured a greater demon, and he's now parked with the Inquisitor helping us do research. Technically, we're trying to kind of control him and force him to help, but still, I think we've kind of jumped the shark here a little bit. I think that's kind of what's going on in 40k a little bit. I don't know. It's sort of like I could buy certain extreme Inquisitors maybe trying to bind demons or gain information from them, but the Grey Knights on a ship traveling around with a greater demon hanging out inside of it. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, lore-wise, it just seems very extreme, goofy, bizarre, out of character, all of those kind of things, all of the above. Anyway, while we're doing that, our void shields are down. We're going to finish doing the exterminatus, and then we'll repair the void shields. Because if we switch over, we just kind of lose the servitors, and it won't take too long to do that. I hope we are on our way to a mission. Although the Inquisitor did get hurt in that last mission we played, it doesn't show that we are missing stratagems or anything for this next one. So we're just going to hit this other mission today, and we'll kind of see what happens. So we need to collect more seed as well. We definitely need a ton more yellow and definitely some more red. I don't know if we can actually, because the Codex Toxicus is gone now, so we can't actually track down Reapers with the Codex Toxicus. Maybe we can with him. I'm not sure how that will work. I'm hoping that we can actually fight and take out all 5 Reapers. I was kind of thinking what happened was we're going to get all 5 seeds, and by then Vakir is going to totally lose it, and then she's going to get possessed, and then we fight Vakir or something maybe in the end. Um, Maybe some kind of greater demon. We are dealing with Nurgle, so Mortarion is up there as an option as well. Yeah, who knows? So we'll kind of see what happens. But yeah, I don't know if we actually can get more or if we'll fight all the Reapers or not. Especially looking at some of the Steam achievements that popped up when taking out some of the Reapers. I think some of them were as low as like less than 10% of people had taken out specific Reapers. So interesting. All right, we're on our way to the next mission. I think it's just a bloom spawn killing. It's a pretty simple thing. Yeah, not a problem. Let us continue. Just gonna make it in time. There is a ship coming in. I don't want to fight it if my shields are down, though. That seems like a very bad idea. So we'll definitely want to get out of here before that ship shows up. Alright, we have corruption levels 2. It's going to go up 25% a turn, which is pretty high. Necrosis armor bonuses, Dolores damage bonuses. Unknown minions of chaos. Why is it unknown? Don't we have prognosticar coverage here? I can't tell. I do have a couple systems that are not covered. So like that one's not covered, and I thought there was 1 or 2 somewhere else. We may not have prognosticar coverage here. Yeah, there's no prognosticars present, it looks like. I mean, there's none available. So is it going to show me that? I guess we'll have to start the mission first. We'll go ahead and do a save and we'll jump in. I'm just not sure if we're going to have prognosticar coverage or not. Actually, I can easily tell real quick. At least it should tell me here. Yeah, so we don't have prognosticar coverage here. Otherwise, this would be reduced. So it's going up at 25, not being reduced. All right. We'll still drop a save. I don't matter as much. So I would like to take some of our lower level people. Kern is being retrained, so I can't take him out. He's my lowest. And mainly I just hadn't been using him much because I just don't have a good gun for him. Extract 7 seeds again. Sure. We can do that, I think. Okay, so this is who we took out last time. Actually, that's interesting. I think this was... Did all of these guys show up in the base defense? All of them did. Did we have more than this? I feel like we had an apothecary as well. I think Harn came in too. All right, interesting. So we'd like to take lower level people if possible. Devorn is still only level 7, so we could keep him in. I think what we're going to do, though, is we'll get Palamedes in here. 9 is the max level, so we definitely want to level up anybody else. So what do we have left? Palamedes, Malchus, Rugen, Storm, and Devorn. I'd like to have some healing in here too, but I don't really have that as an option.
Palamedes.
So we bring Palamedes in. So Devorn and Palamedes. I would like a Justicar. Is there anybody that's not fully leveled up? That's a Justicar. Malchus? Yeah, Malchus is there, so we'll take Malchus. So he's basically got a sword that helps him parry a bunch to help keep him alive. He's got some extra crit chance on ranged attacks, even though he just has a basic bolter. He's got a really high crit chance and a pretty decent amount of extra crit damage, so that's what we're kind of going for with him. I think he had something to start off with that helped him with that. We have a passive. He's my champion. I thought he had... Yeah, so he's a crack shot. So he started with crack shot anyway. Okay, yeah, we'll take you out instead. So we've got Malchus, we've got Devorn, we've got Palamedes. I would like some healing, but that doesn't really get me any XP. I could try to rely on the stratagems for healing. We could swap some stuff around, so that's an option. If I do that, who is our next choice? So basically Rugen and Storm. So Rugen, Gunner, good range, decent damage. Nothing super fantastic on him. I don't know why it's not showing. Storm. Storm, I just gave some new armor to. So we had some upgraded armor we picked up. I've got some save for Kern too now. So when he's done training, we can give him something better. So we've got the big hammer on him, a couple crack grenades, gave him additional slot because of the armor, so that's why he's running the Domina Liber Demonica. I'd really like to get upgraded version of that, like level 3 would be nice. If that would like to pop up at some point, I would appreciate it. I do need extraction too, so I need extractor drones. I've got none present. Yeah, to be safe, I think what I'm going to do... Oh, why did it swap out Malchus? It's being weird here. Malchus, get back in there.
Malchus.
Alright, so that's set. Yeah, I think... I mean, I hate to do it. Harn is... Oh, Harn's fine. So we could do Harn or Assad. Both of them are leveled up, like maxed out now. Yeah, just to make it easy on us. We've got the Medicae skulls, we've got the Extractor Servo skulls. I think we just do that. So we can easily extract that way, we can get some heals that way. For my stratagems, I kind of like this setup. So the High Sanctuary gives me armor, we can do that a couple times in a mission. We can Quicksilver give a couple times a mission extra actions. The Purify we can use once, which is just generally nice. It helps kind of offset negative status effects. We can kind of control Warp Surge a little bit with Palamedes. He's not that great at it. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. Well, there was a patch to this today. I don't know if it's going to fix any issues. It looked like it was mostly addressing stuff from the DLC. And surprisingly enough, the DLC has really, really bad ratings and reviews. I was kind of looking at it. It looks like it would require you to have to restart the entire campaign. And some people are saying that you shouldn't even activate it until you're pretty far into the campaign, like after you've done the mission on the Elder Craft world. So that seems really badly balanced then, and not really done very well. So I don't know if I'm ever going to pick up the DLC for this. If I did, it would be to run through a whole separate campaign. Um, but if, like, it's too difficult to do, and you can't turn it on until you've done, like, a quarter of the campaign, what's the point, really? I mean, I guess it has, like, some new characters. It's only the Tech Marine, though. So it gives you a Tech Marine to play around with, who also seems to be quite weak. It gives you Dreadnoughts, but you can only use them on certain missions, which is kind of crappy. And then introduces those separate missions, which are way too hard for you when you first start out, apparently. So at least that's what I gathered from reading through the reviews. It's kind of unfortunate. They sort of crapped the bed right off the bat with their first DLC. I would have liked, maybe some various different options, maybe some different classes, higher level caps. Those kind of things would be kind of fun.
Scans suggest blue spawn have infested these outskirts.
That is near a bustling underhive. How can they be so blind to the corruption?
Billions go about their pitiful daily lives oblivious to the affairs of their neighbours. Is it so shocking, Knight?
Okay, we're in. 2 bloom spawn. That one's pretty close, actually. Okay, so I think we'll hit that one first. And then we can head down the hallway to that one. All right. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. We'll just ignore the rest of the map. There's no point checking anything else out. It would be kind of nice if there was other points of interest, but really, you're not on a mission timer, but you're kind of on a timer because of the warp surge going up. Things just get worse and worse as time goes by.
What is your will?
All right.
Standing ready.
So we've got Harn in the back. So Harn, we do have the Emperor's Judgment, which we can warp charge to stop people from moving. As it is, it reduces their movement. I'm assuming we can just jump down there. We just don't have the movement for it.
Taking position. I sense something near.
Oh, maybe we can't jump down there. I thought we could go down there and climb up, but maybe this is not accessible. Well, that kind of sucks. It's not even letting me move the map that way. So if I come back from here... Okay, now it is. The map was kind of hung up there. Yeah, I don't see a way to get up from there. So I don't think I can actually go down there. We'll have to go around. That's kind of frustrating, but I guess we'll just take the hull. Fine.
I am here to serve. Unleash me.
Palamedes. Let's... I don't think we're going to run into anything. I'm just going to charge on out here.
Yes, Commander. I sense their presence.
Okay, that patrol we're probably just going to ignore. Is there a door? There is a door. They could come busting in at me at
Praise
some
the
point.
Emperor.
That's possible.
At your service.
Malchus. We do have a goofy ability with Malchus I never used, the Crushing Charge. He came with it, and I just haven't retrained him or anything. We're just going to get moving.
Ordered.
Unfortunately, Harn's going to have to run back around once we get up here.
At once.
Alright, I might want to look at dropping the Warp Surge as well.
Standing ready.
Let's start
Command. I am here
with
to
Harn,
serve.
because we've got to run you all the way around now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Who do we lead with? Palamedes is actually fairly tough. We can get some armor buffs as well from him, but it's only for one turn. I think we'll hold off.
Ready to serve.
I don't have armor on him that reduces or negates the effect on the Warp Surge. So if he uses abilities, it is going to improve or push up the Warp Surge. Where do I want to go in? I think the door at the end of the hall is actually better than this door, because that's a really narrow approach, and I don't think there's any cover there. Not really. Alright, let's move on up.
It will be done.
More horrors invade our realm.
A lot of patrols wandering around. We could end up getting kind of squished between different patrols because we're not really going to engage them.
Your command.
Focus.
Yes.
Get up there. Do I want to drop the warp surge? I think it's 25. Yeah. How much willpower do I have? 20. All right. Yeah, sure. We can do that.
Eyes of the warp.
Okay, so that doesn't push it back up, it just drops it. And then with my 2 actions, we're just
Taking position.
we're now kind of scattered around.
Aegis, shield us.
Okay, patrols are definitely on the move. Right, we want to get as far down here as possible. We'll try leapfrogging. Arn, just run up as far as you can.
Advancing.
I mean, we could split up, but I want to head through that door at the
Your
end if I
orders?
can. Palamedes, with all 3 actions, I can't even make it all the way down there. We'll just run on in.
My way.
We'll set up on the door and we'll try to bust it in next time. Well, I could actually get through.
Yeah.
Devorn, can you get through the door? Can. If I'm gonna breach the door, I think
Here.
Devorn's the one to do it with. So we
It will be
could
done.
go ahead and set it off here. Harn's not really in position, but in a narrow hallway, flamers and grenades are going to do me a lot of good. Yeah, let's just go ahead and set it off. See what happens.
They come. Today we shall be tested.
Okay, just 4 Marines. Get reinforcements in the hallway. That's not so great. I could go ahead and light that area on fire.
do we
That might
have
be kind of
here?
fun. Devorn didn't actually make it through the door. There is a plant right in the way. That is kind of irritating.
What is your will? Palamedes here.
Can I get you somewhere where you can actually collect a seed for me?
I even son.
Pretty sure I need line of sight. Let me take a look here just to see, though, if I can get in here. I can. Alright, somehow I can grab that one.
I've claimed a seed.
We do need to get 4 more, so we want to keep an eye out for those little seed clusters that sometimes pop up. We can get some kind of free ones that way. I mean, we're really set for Devorn to do some damage here,
Yes,
potentially.
Commander.
Is that what I want to do? I haven't ever used the Cleansing Flame. We're not really looking at a lot of mutations here. So if I go here, what? I don't know if I can hit the plant. I might have to go adjacent. Because the arc doesn't go that far.
On the way.
Let me just see from here what I can hit. I can hit the plant, but I can't hit that marine right there. That's interesting. It's odd that it won't actually hit him. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and... let's flames... now it'll hit him. I think. Yeah, it goes from nothing to him being dead. Alright, fine. Let's flames of purity then. Okay, 2 dead.
Reload required.
Alright, I do have a chance to reload. I didn't get it. I could give him additional actions. We could also just toss a crack grenade in there.
Malchus.
Yeah, I think let's give Devorn additional actions here. I want him to get as many kills as possible, get some more XP, because he's still running a bit behind. He's at level 7.
Unleash me.
I do have the vortex. I would like to drop the
Yes,
warp
come on.
surge though.
It will be done.
Okay, I can take a shot at something. More damage on the Nurgle tree. Yeah, just shoot the Nurgle tree, that's fine.
You will heal.
Just want to take a look here. Yeah, we've got Devorn ready to kick some butt here. Just taking a look at people occasionally to kind of see how they look. The models to kind of zoom in. Malchus looking very heroic.
What is your will?
Palamedes very inspiring as you hide in the shadows for the moment. Alright, Devorn.
Vaughn.
So with 3 actions, I think we reload. Move in and flame again? Or do we toss a grenade and then flame? I mean, I can get at a pretty good spot. I can probably hit these 3 enemies. It's a little crazy.
At once.
Let's be aggressive. I can even give him more actions if I want to. We've got the stratagems as well, so I can hit all 3 of you. And if I Flames of Purity, we kill everybody. That seems appropriate. Let's go for it. And we got a reload. Nice. So here we got... So a Marine scattered that way, and we've got a couple of these things, which are a pain in the butt. 2 Marines to deal with. You're one of the champions, yeah. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
What are we gonna do?
Your orders?
Malchus, I can't do a lot with you. We could maybe get a shot off. Maybe. Yeah, I have a shot. It's not very good, though. Don't have any vision here, of course. This guy's got pretty good cover. We'll go ahead and tag him. Cybolt actually does quite a bit more. 2 extra damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Did I get a crit? I did, it looked like. 'Cause we actually got some health damage there, which we wouldn't have gotten if it wasn't. Okay, Palamedes I don't have a teleport with. So I can't, like, smash some people in the face. We could vortex maybe inside that other room. But I could also give Devorn additional actions and have him kind of burn stuff here. I don't know if we can kill anything. It'd only be 2 actions. He did reload, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go all in on Devorn just killing tons of stuff here for the moment.
At your command.
Okay, where can I line up? I don't know that I can hit the Marine in the back. He's kind of far back there. I could Cleansing Flame. Light him on fire. Toss a grenade. That takes out 2 of the plants. Let's do that.
We are the hammer!
Now I'm still standing out here like a maniac. could just move into cover. It'd be nice to kill this guy, but I don't really have a way to do it. I could light him on fire, but that's about it. Palamedes. Can you... No, he's too far away. Okay, so if I move up...
As ordered.
Can I smite him now and kill him? Oh, moved a little too far over. I was hoping I could smite him and then maybe give all of us armor for the turn. What I could do is give us all armor for the turn and then drop the Warp Surge. So I'll do that. If I don't want to worry about Warp Surge, I could go ahead and kill that guy with the Vortex. I'd like to avoid the Warp Surges, but... Which is worse, a Warp Surge or somebody taking a shot at me? Well, I did armor up, so someone taking a shot at me isn't as big of a deal. So I'm going to drop the Warp Surge instead. So that leaves us Devorn with his one action. The sound kind of disappeared for a second there. No one is in range for me to hit. I could toss another grenade. But it's not going to do a whole lot. I think I'm just going to grab cover.
Moving swiftly.
So we're all armored up. We're mostly in cover.
Attack! That one! Kill him!
Okay, that's not great.
God, protect me!
The guy's healing. Okay, we got a bell ringer. So 4 more Marines. Not ideal, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of split up a bit.
Yes, Commander.
Malchus. If I can give somebody some additional actions and then maybe kill one of the weak guys in the back. Anybody here have seeds that came in? No, I was hoping we'd have some seeds we could collect there. Alright, let's go with additional actions on Devorn. Then...
Moving out.
He's got good cover. That's unfortunate. Can't even hurt him, really. Okay, I was thinking, like, I can shoot that through the wall? No, I can't. Alright, that's really sucky. He actually got to some good cover. I was hoping I could take him out with him.
Your command.
Definitely gonna Vortex of Doom here, I think.
What is your will?
I am here to serve.
Alright. I want to take out this guy. He's the most dangerous. I don't know if I can hit him through this gap. I can get next to him and still have 3 actions left. So let's do that. Maybe I should have tossed a grenade first. But I can point blank do this. Give me the reload. Nice. Get the auto reload. So I've got 2 regular attacks. That should be enough. Or I could flames. I think we'll just do 2
For
regulars. Burn 'em.
Titan!
I mean, this would have been maybe more efficient to use down the hall with the other guys because they're more bunched up. I'm really just kind of doing this based on who's closer.
He will rise again.
I'm tempted to give extra actions to Malchus to go stab that guy to death. Very, very tempted. It feels like a little bit of a waste.
Your orders?
Alright, first things first. How many can I hit with a vortex? Alright, the front guy's immune to psychic abilities. That's also a problem. So instead, I could go stab him. I do a lot of damage with a 4-strike with this thing, but I can only hit him twice. And that means we're going to let the Warp Surge tick up as
At your
well.
service.
I could immobilize. We could move in and do some close combat attacks with Harn as well. He's actually quite good at removing armor up close. We could do that and then potentially armor up. Let me do that.
Foe wounded.
And we'll get the kill. Take out these characters whenever possible.
Executed.
Alright.
At your service.
I just can't do anything with this one action. That's too bad. I don't suppose I can hit you. Oh, it really doesn't like that. I can actually hit him with this. Huh. It only does 1 damage, stun, knocks him back. I don't know if it'll knock him off the map, but it might. Hey, what do you know? It did. I didn't actually think that would work. I thought it would just shoot him back straight and he might end up back here. But yeah, that worked out quite nice. So I didn't even need to give him the extra actions. Okay, so we can armor up the front guys. We can also activate my armor stratagem. They close enough we can hit both? Yeah, could do that. Take 1 action and then also drop the Warp Surge. So I can move up and still Warp Surge from here. Or drop the Warp Surge from here. I could go additional actions too, but we're pretty well armored up. How far is it? Okay, it's not crazy far to the other bloom spawn. So I could go ahead and activate this as well and give everybody armor. That pretty much ensures those front 2 guys are fine. Yeah, let's do that just to be totally safe. Tons and tons of armor now.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, with our last action, we will drop the Warp Surge down. Which I think is enough. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it going up 25? He's got a melt-a-gun. Took some damage there, even with all that armor. Yeah, I think we're going up 25. So I didn't actually negate the Warp Surge. So I could have done an Overwatch or done something else there. Maybe I shouldn't worry about the Warp Surge as much, maybe. Yeah, it didn't matter. Okay, we got mutation, armor, resistance, and damage. I do have ways to deal with that. We could get rid of the mutations, but I think we can just kill them. That's fine. Okay, so first things first. Happy Vortex of Doom, everybody.
The foe bleeds.
Now, I don't have a lot that I can do
Your command.
at range, really. I could go ahead and move through and take the shot.
Ready to serve.
That would be fine. Devorn's kind of out of position.
Moving swiftly.
Malchus is kind of out of position.
Your orders.
So it's really on the front two
Standing
guys
ready.
here. Yeah, if I want to have an action point left,
Yes.
so that I can give somebody some extra actions, I think I can do that from there. Let's give the extra actions to... I mean, Harn is closer. But we'll go with Palamedes.
Seek and destroy, brother.
Alright, from here... Can I just outright kill anybody? No. Close, but not quite. I can't get through here because Harn's in the way, so I kind of have to sort of run through. So, yeah, this is what you get for trying to Overwatch on me.
Steady and surely we hunt them.
Bye-bye. I thought for a second there it wasn't going to let me do the close combat attack.
Yes.
Harn's going on a rampage. Actually, I don't think I
Another
need...
falls to the Knights of Titan!
I didn't even need to give the extra actions to Palamedes. We're just going to slaughter everybody. Then while we're at it, I guess. So I'd like to get some willpower here. I can make it to him and stab him. So let me drop this to 0.
Eyes of the world.
Then I'm going to kill this guy to get the willpower point back.
Target destroyed.
And there we go. We're all set.
At your service.
Yes, Commander.
We still have our extra action stratagem.
Moving now.
Get all kinds of noise. Alright, so we want to go... probably just through that door is fine. We can just go through the door. Just stack up on that and go.
Huh.
Harn, let's go ahead and have you heal yourself.
Your command.
Malchus, let's try to catch up here. Okay, Palamedes and
Your
Harn
orders.
move in towards the door. Oh, there's some seed there. I think we definitely want to get that. We'll have Harn kind of head that way.
At once.
Just take a look around and see if there's anything else. Hoping that some other guys will show up once we get in there that have seed. Preferably a couple would be nice. And then I could definitely get that requirement done.
Standing ready.
Okay, Harn, go collect seed for me.
Yes, sir.
I think that was one of the things that was mentioned was actually that they were reducing the amount of Bloomspawn seeds that were going to show up in missions, which I feel like is just going to extend things out for a lot of people because you need so many of them for the Reapers
Advancing.
and for your upgrades and stuff. Okay. I don't suppose we're going to see any more. I need 2 more, so as long as we've got 1 person to extract from, we're fine, but I would like to get as much as possible. Just go there. We're not going to bust through the door here yet. Next turn.
Yes, Commander.
Well, potentially we could do it this turn. Does everyone will get their actions back?
Palamedes.
As soon as we see the enemy, we get the actions. So it's not an insane thing to do. We could even do a couple things here first. So we could armor everybody up.
Brothers, I cultivate this ground.
I could drop the Warp Surge as well, but I'm running low on willpower, so let's just kick in the door and see what we find.
For the long war. For Mortarion. Prepare to engage.
Okay, one of them, actually 2 of them have seeds in there. That's good.
Here.
So first things first, give me your seed. That sounds kind of wrong and disturbing, but it is what it is. I may not want to kill the Nurgle tree right away, because maybe I can get some more seeds that way. Because we'll have some other reinforcements coming in, and maybe some of them will have seeds. I don't know what the chances are. So with 2 actions, I do have a shot from here. It's probably not very good. Marn's pretty good in close combat, though. So I may want to move him in. We might want to toss some crack grenades around. I can hit all 3 of you. I don't know if we can. Yeah, we can. Let's do that. Get rid of some armor there. I don't really want to kill the Nurgle tree or this guy.
Malchus, unleash me.
But
You come on.
okay, take that shot.
Glory to Xalphos.
And I can hurt him. Do I want to do that or set up an overwatch towards the enemies coming in? Maybe we'll set up an overwatch towards the enemies coming at us.
Praise the Emperor.
Okay, Devorn. Nice to kill
What
that
is
guy.
your will?
Do have Malchus as well. We could send in Palamedes to do some stabbing. That's something else we could do. Just who do we want to give the actions to?
Your orders?
So Palamedes can make it there and kill him. I don't really need to do anything else crazy then. I could probably kill him by shooting at him too, but this is a bit more sure. Draws the attention to Palamedes. Let's do that. Oh, we've got a bulb there too. A couple bulbs, actually.
It is finished.
Alright. Harn can't see them. Harn's got no shot. We'll set up an overwatch then.
At your command.
I don't like these spitters. I am not a fan. I could burn one of them down without a problem. Yeah, we'll have to go here. I'm pretty sure we can flame around that corner. Does make him kind of exposed to the Terminator there. Okay, it's not even going to kill him unless I flames. Do I need to do that?
Your orders?
How about we give extra actions to Palamedes?
Your command.
Then
What is your will?
Falcons.
I am here to serve.
Can we make it here? Oh, it's not a kill though.
What is your will? I am here to serve.
I am here to
But
serve.
if I flame first... Oh, that's probably a kill. Yeah, we'll do a basic attack. Noctis follows up, takes that thing out.
Here. At once.
Just kind of clearing
Glory
a way
to
for
Cyclops!
us here. We've got 2 actions. I could go after the other spitter plant. Can't make it though. Can't actually do that much damage with a shot either. Smite's only 4. So with 2 actions, I can't kill it.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Harn, we're pretty much set in that you're setting up an Overwatch back that way.
Yes, Commander.
So hoping I could get more done here with Palamedes. I wanted to be able to come up and smack this thing, but I don't have enough movement to get there. I can move in closer and get a better shot, but it's not going to kill it. Would make Palamedes more of a target, potentially. I might want to get a little further away from the Nurgle tree as well, so I don't take a hit from it. I'll do that.
Comms off. Ready for battle.
Okay, at least that patrol wasn't activated. But they could get activated here shortly. Okay, that's not seed. Looking around for other seeds we could collect. Alright, we'll do some damage to the spitter plant here. Just hope for the best. We've got a good amount of armor. Probably alright. Palamedes just got even more armor. Oh, okay, that's not very nice. That was that patrol. They just sort of moved into an area where I'd line of sight.
Foe sighted.
There's some explosive stuff down there, though.
Crumble.
That wasn't nice.
Pathetic.
Palamedes was not impressed. Pinned. So I can't remember if that's no movement or takes away an action. No, I did get hit by that. I was too close. Oh, that's a separate patrol. Alright, we could have even more patrols coming in at me.
They come to their doom.
Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, we can get out of here pretty easy, though. Alright. First things first, we collect some seed. There is seed back there, too.
I've claimed a seed.
Right. So, I think what we do... We've got the seed we need. It would be nice to get more.
Yes, Commander.
Enemies front and behind. Who's gonna kill the tree?
Standing ready.
Malchus can do some damage, but actually not as much as I was hoping. So I was thinking we could buff him and then hit the tree twice. But that's not going to be enough to kill it. Palamedes could probably do it if he goes 4-striking, because he'll do, I think it's 9 damage with that thing on a 4-strike. So maybe I free up Palamedes with Malchus and give Palamedes more actions. I could give Devorn more actions and have him run down and toss a grenade down there, but kind of have to deal with this guy first. Alright, let's go extra actions on Palamedes.
Strike forth, brother.
And then I can hit you once. We could go ahead and do a crit. So let's crit you, maybe.
As ordered.
Let's see what I can do. Extra stun is tempting. Because I might be able to knock him down enough. Well, who else is going to hit him? Yeah, take out his melee weapon, I guess. I don't have to move up for a crack grenade. We could vortex back here. If we blow up this, it'll probably blow up that as well, which might be kind of funny. Except I can't get that far enough back. Okay, that's a problem.
What is your will?
Harn, can you get up here and help? I certainly can. But do I want to? You know what? Let's just go all in here. Try for the stun, maybe? Yeah, he's still down to 3. I thought that was my last action to get up there.
We are the hammer.
Am I getting actions back on Harn for kills or crits or something? Maybe, I'm not sure. So Palamedes, I think if we want to get out of here, Palamedes has to go hit the tree.
Praise the Emperor.
But the way's free. How far can I throw a
It
crack
will be
grenade?
done.
I just want to see how much of a mess I can make here. Ooh, I can throw it pretty far. Yeah, I want to hit that so it blows up. But then I don't think I can hit all 3 of you guys. That might hit it there? Let's find out.
We bring death.
Yep, we blew up everything.
Get down!
Surprisingly, it didn't kill anybody. Did a bunch of damage, a bunch of armor break, lit an area on fire.
Your orders? Unleash me.
So all I have left is Palamedes. I could vortex. I can kill 2 people for it, so that covers the willpower cost. It's just the action points. But I can get more action points. I just feel like, you know, getting a bunch of kills here if I can. Right, so that leaves me 3 hits on the tree. And if I give him actions, it's even more. Don't have unlimited smite range, so that's too bad. Yeah, I think we either kill these guys and stay, or we try to kill the tree. don't know if I have a way to get to the guy furthest back.
Your command.
Give someone additional
Palamedes.
actions. Probably it would have to be Palamedes. Be nice to kill this thing too. If I do that first, I don't think I've got line of sight. Yeah, I'd have to move. I've got no line of sight to the Dreadnought then. Give him 2 actions. We could 4-strike and kill this. That would leave me 2 actions left. Maybe I could get to him and kill him too. Or we just take out the tree. I probably should just take out the tree and get out of here. I hate leaving a Dreadnought behind to cause problems for future people. But, yeah, on a 4-strike, we're doing just a ton of damage. I probably don't even need all of my actions here for this.
I strike true.
Excellent work, Commander. Withdraw your forces. Our initiates can tend to the leftover filth.
Executed.
I mean, the leftover filth is pretty powerful. I mean, they're hurt, but there's some pretty nasty stuff down there. Alright, that's fine. I don't mind getting out of a mission. It's nice to kind of kill everything. It feels more complete. Feels like a more successful end. So I would like to see at the end of the missions like a mission information about like how many people you killed, that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of nice too. Kind of like XCOM had at the end of the missions. I don't know if there's, I haven't really looked, I don't think the characters show like how many they've killed either. That would be kind of fun too, to kind of see who's been killing the most stuff. Got a lot of kills with Devorn in this one, so hopefully he'll get some leveling. He's pretty low, actually, I think XP-wise. But now that he's got the extra ammo and we can use that ammo to do more damage, that's really helpful. It would be nice if I could get a better flamer type thing for him. It's not a purifier, he's a class as purifier. The weapon is called something else. And Harn did get hurt, he healed himself, so we'll see if he's actually out. Nice to have the healing in a mission, though. So we got 9 yellow and 6 red, so it would have been nice to get more. Definitely would have liked to see a few more than that. Because I'm really, really low on both. But I did spend pretty much everything on stuff. Oh, this is the HP increase. That I definitely want. Okay, there's a level 3, which is only a rank 6 Justicar. Nah. Stormbolters I do need. This one is range 5, or has 5 damage. It can be improved in range. Has a chance at an auto reload. That's generally pretty good. Hammer, I don't think I really have a use for this. So this armor is really focus heavy. Movement speed, max willpower. I mean, that's decent. It's regular armor, regular powered armor. So it limits who I could use it for. Malchus is probably the only one that leaps to mind. I don't know about the focus, but as far as the movement and the willpower, that's would be really helpful for him. But I don't know what he's got equipped, and I wish there was a way you could check. So this I definitely want. I'm actually using the armor on a few people, so I'm definitely taking that one. The Stormbolter I'm tempted to, because I know I have some people running just really basic level 1 Stormbolters. And this one at least is 5 damage. It's only got 3 shots. But the increased range is nice. This is tempting, but I don't know that I have anybody I can use it on. Upgraded, it'll be, what, 8 HP, 40% focus, extra movement speed, and 4 willpower. That's pretty darn good. So I bet you I have somebody I could find a use for with this, but it's only going to be a bit of an upgrade. It's probably going to be like maybe an extra point or two of willpower and 2 or 3 extra health. So that'll be kind of the improvement. The focus is nice too. I can't get everything. Well, actually I can, because this is only 2. Do I want to blow everything at this point? I just got some armor and upgraded. I'm actually going to skip the Faith's shields, because I don't think it's much better than what I have already. It might be. That's the problem with this. I want to be able to check my own guy's equipment and then make the decision. Alright, what am I going to do with requisition points other than this? Nothing. I feel bad about using it all, but I'm going to use it all. Let's just take it all. Harn's out for 8 days, so not too long. Malchus and Palamedes are both going to max out. Dvorn's up 1 level. Working on another. Not quite. Alright, Malchus. Maximum level. So what do I want for Malchus? Extra willpower is definitely useful. So I kind of feel like that's something we should do. Rend the Unclean I don't really hardly ever use. Other alternatives, we push down to Warp Charge Hammerhand, which is kind of useless. Just add some bleed. 4 strikes do +1 damage. Yeah. Let's take the willpower, because he's essentially a willpower in exchange for action point battery. +2 damage knockback. This is just +2 damage, period. That does make it a bit better. So it's currently 5? Or is it currently 3? Yeah, so it goes from 5 to 7. That's pretty reasonable in an area. Does have knockback, doesn't stun. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. That's better than just putting a point here where I'm never going to use it. I might use this for that amount of damage for 5. Maybe if I'm surrounded. For 7, yeah, I could see trying to put myself in a situation to use it. Okay, Dvorn. I don't even remember what kind of stuff you have available. What is this? The Knight's ammo kills 3 or more enemies in a single attack. They gain an action point automatically. So that's more likely now, because I do have extra ammo, so I'm doing more damage. But I have to kill 3 or more in a single action. That almost never happens. I think that happened once this time, and I was pretty lucky at that. And 2 of those were the like plant thresher things. So I don't see that being that useful. That just helps Astral Aim, which he kind of came with, which is kind of pointless. I could redo his skills and stuff. Really, just the Astral Aim's kind of a waste. It does get me to the Rapid Reload, which I think is quite useful. So I had to take 2 things out here to get the Rapid Reload. But I do think the Rapid Reload's worth it. I think this way is mostly melee stuff, which, yeah, we're not doing. So up here, this ability we can buff. This one is 4 strike. We don't even have a close combat weapon. What is this? So the incinerator gains knockback. This is all incinerator stuff. Afflicts blinded. So this is... I don't really want to knock enemies back with this thing, though. I want them to stay where they are. If I knock them back, then they're going to be taken out of the cone for me to hit them again. So I kind of feel like that's sort of counterproductive. Nice to get the willpower. It's not super necessary. Did we just buff this? So this is on a warp charge. This is just extra purge chance, so up to 50% chance to get rid of stuff. All flame afflictions caused by the purifier become permanent. That's maybe worth chasing, because we can light stuff on fire with this, or with our weapon. Let me take the purge and the burning forever. I think that's the way to go. Okay, and Palamedes for his last. What do we want to do? It would be nice to get the unlimited range on the smite. We could also get the warp surge suppression to 50%. Those are kind of my main options. Or get more willpower. I mean, more willpower is tempting. That powers more abilities. It's more stuff I can do. Yeah, that is actually tempting. The unlimited range and the willpower, maybe? Or do I go surge suppression 50%? I could get focus instead. Do I really have use for focus, though? What are my auto abilities? So on a 4-strike, I get a chance to get willpower back. That would be better. Increase the chance of the Aegis shield kicking off. Increase the chances of stabbing anybody who comes near me. So 2 of those are connected to my weapon. And the Aegis reaction is on my armor. He does have a good weapon. We're not changing that around anytime soon. He does have a crappy gun, potentially. He might be someone we give that new Stormbolter to. Yeah, the willpower is tempting, but the unlimited range is also quite nice on this. It's good for kind of mopping up people who are weak and in cover. That, someone you hurt and then they backed off and grabbed cover, and then I can just, as long as I can see them, I could just snap them out of existence. I do like that. Got 20. If we can get a higher tier of this, that'll improve my willpower even more. This doesn't cost willpower, so let me do that, and we'll take the 50% warp suppression rather than the willpower. So we'll take the 2 kind of powerful, useful item upgrades. Not item upgrades, but upgrades. Okay, so we did get the Stormbolter, so it'll automatically swap out the armor piece for the health that we got. So that's an increase of 2. So everyone has got that. We're just going to get it. That's fine. I can't remember if I left Storm with that. No, I swapped him out to this because I got better armor, so his health's up to 29. Yeah, that works out. So who wants a better Stormbolter? So I think let's start at the bottom. Yeah, that is Storm. And we'll just kind of cycle through everybody backwards. So I don't shoot much with him. So we're looking at Stormbolters only. Boars, that one is a level 1, but it does have armor break on it, so it's not totally useless. I don't shoot much. Again, with Foros, he's a close combat specialist. Malchus has a pretty good one. Assad has, it's not great. It's short range, 4 damage, increased crit. Some of that, it doesn't, I'm not sure what exactly is from the weapon alone and what is from abilities and stuff. So Assad's an option. I think, how often do I shoot with Palamedes, though? We could definitely give it to Palamedes. Okay, decent stuff here. Got the Warpbane on Kalmar, which I like. Kern's being trained, so we can't really do anything with him anyway. Yeah, Storm and Foros, it doesn't really make much sense to me. Most of the time, Storm is going to be tossing grenades or hitting people with a hammer, or teleport striking. And it's kind of the same. Yeah, Boars I could make an argument for. It does have the armor break on it, which is nice. But I'm usually buffing other people, occasionally tossing crack grenades, or trying to get close to use the hammer, because it's going to do way more damage. So Foros, again, it's kind of thing where he's going to be killing people with his close combat weapons, or teleport striking. So yeah, I think it comes down to Assad or Palamedes. This is range 8, 4 damage. This one must have increased range. It's range 13, 4 damage. The one that we got is 5, I believe, if it's upgraded. Yeah, so what we'd be looking at would be 1 loss of range, but it would do more damage. The other thing to kind of keep in mind, what does this do? So this does do extra damage. Some of these only increase crit chance, which is not as good as a Cybolt ability. Let me take a look at boars. Key this down this way. So he's actually got a multiple upgraded level 1. So +1 damage, +1 to armor break, built-in armor break. Yeah, this is actually not too terrible. So on a Cybolt, it's extra damage, so it's 5 damage and 2 armor break. Crit chance. Crit does extra damage. It'd be nice if we could have some extra crit chance, but I'm not going to shoot too often with him. It's honestly not awful. So I think Palamedes makes the most sense.
Palamedes.
So let's give you this. And we'll go ahead and upgrade it. Are we looking up to 33 on the red, 15 on yellow? I've pretty much spent everything that I wanted. There are a couple things that were left that cost yellow, but they were sort of like plus 10 or 15% crit chance, that kind of thing, which is not super great for, I think it was like 3. So it was sort of a lot for a very minimal increase in effectiveness. So I didn't really use everything, but I used a lot. So that leaves... So yeah, all that's left are level 1s. So the one that we just took off of him is probably the next best one that we have. I think even Storm and Foros are using special ones. Yeah, they're not, they're named, so they're not your standard out of the box Storm Bolter. Okay, so the next thing I need to worry about is the armor that we got, which Malchus was the only one that kind of came to mind initially. It does have a level 2, and that was a level 3. So you're using the Credenda, or Credenda of Will, so it's 4 willpower, 10 focus, immune to drained. The immune to drained is nice. The one that I just got is this one. So this one I'm saving for Kern. So it's 3 armor, 4 health, passive equipment slot. So that's for someone who's going to be close combat. So this 8 health, 40 focus, extra move, 4 willpower. So the willpower is the same, but he'll get extra focus, extra health. I lose the immune to drained, but I get some movement in exchange. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty reasonable trade-off. Is there anyone else I would use this on, considering it's just basic powered armor?
Kern.
Just kind of take a look through. Kern, I don't even know what you're wearing for armor. I can't even look right now. He's got level 1. We've got armor set for him, so that's fine. So we're looking only at regular powered armor. I do have a lot of guys in Terminator armor. Macius is in a 2. Force is in a 3. Torn's in a 2. Rugen's only in a 1, really. But it does give him 6 health and a willpower. That's actually pretty good level 1 armor. I don't have anything else. I mean, I could give it to Rugen. kind of auto abilities do I have? So crit and support fire. Support fire is already 100%, so yeah, it's kind of a waste to give it to him. We're level 2 for Storm. Yeah, I think Malchus makes the most sense, but his old armor I don't think I would give to anybody else. And, except potentially Rugen. Let's take a look. I'm just kind of looking at the levels and stuff. Yeah, we could swap that out maybe. Alright, let's do that. So the Credenda of Will goes in the bin. We put on Faith's Shield. Go ahead and upgrade it. Tons of health. Bunch of focus. More willpower. So willpower stays the same. He's just basically getting a bunch of extra health, and then that focus. So for auto abilities, I only have a couple. So now he's got the rapid reload and the parry auto. And he can parry twice with the sword that he's got. I think it was 70-some% before, so the extra focus, only 25% of it really mattered. And I think this... I don't remember what this was. What the percentage was before. So we've got the extra crit. We've got the extra willpower. We've got the multiple parry. He's got fancy new armor. So that was... Rugen? So Rugen had level 1? Yeah. Let's take a look at the armor for Rugen and compare. So it's definitely not bad. 6 health, 1 willpower. So this would be 3 health, more willpower. So I lose some health in exchange for willpower. Gain some focus. My auto abilities, it doesn't really matter too much. It does increase this to 60%, but 50 to 60 is not a huge improvement. I don't like losing the health in exchange. I think I'm going to stick with what I've got, actually. I've got a decent amount of will. Partially that's because of the incense. Yeah, I'm going to stick with what I have. So I've got plenty of good powered armor at the moment. Like a regular powered armor. I think even my Terminator armor is mostly good. The only thing I would keep an eye out for would be Terminator armor that doesn't affect the Warp Surge counter. I think that would be the main thing to look out for. I could use some more better, like level 3 Stormbolters, some better close combat weapons, silencers, not psy cannons, that kind of stuff. But we're doing a lot more damage now. Just overall, most of my weapons have been improved. And if I don't, like with Kern, I just didn't have a good weapon for him, so instead of just having him hang around with a crappy weapon, and instead of swapping weapons around between guys, I'm just going to retrain him and turn him into a close combat fighter, because it'll be more effective that way anyway. So we'll do that. So that leaves me with Kern, who will be 7, Dvorn, Rugen, and Storm. It's an interesting mix. We could try to throw them out as a squad. I might change the stratagems if I do that, though. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. So we made pretty good progress. We have got some new stuff. I am probably just going to head back somewhere a bit more central. Something like that, while we wait for more missions to pop up. The other mission, I think already... No, it's up there. Yeah, there's no way I can make it to it. I don't have warp shields at the moment, so we have to get some repairs done. What else is going on? Anything? I'm hoping I can get the Exterminatus done and then get the repairs done before the Domination of Cadex is done, because I think this is going to trigger another mission that I can do, or it might throw me into another mission, or it might just be a way to unlock the other Reapers. We'll kind of see what happens. All right, this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.